Who can tell me what was the mistake that they made in this problem? 74 times 98. Where was their mistake? Jadine, what mistake did you find here? Very good. When they multiplied 8 times 7, or 8 times 70, it shouldn't be 540. It should be 560. So they made a mistake here when they did their multiplication. So that was their mistake. Okay, let's go to the problem next to it. 59 times 5. Who can tell me what was their mistake on this problem? What did they do that was a mistake? This was one that I think was a little bit trickier to see. You might not notice right away, but what mistake did they make? Could be anyone from group 1 or from group 2. Or if someone from group 3 or group 4 notices it really quickly, they can give me the answer as well. So who can tell me? Haley, what was the mistake here? Well, I'm glad that you were looking, but I'm also glad that you double checked that to make sure. But the 250 part is correct. There's a mistake. Bailey? Bailey with the B. Well, you're absolutely correct. When they lined up their numbers to add them up, they didn't line them up correctly. It should be 0 plus 5, which is not 5. What they did was they lined it up so that it's 8 plus 5, and that's where they got the 13 from. So they did their multiplication correct. They messed up on their addition. They didn't line up their numbers correctly. You know what? Let me circle these mistakes that they made. Said this one, and then add this here. They didn't do their addition correctly. All right. Let's check the next problem on the slide. Hold on. There we go. 45 times 83. What mistake did they make on this problem? Where was their mistake? Jadine? You're right. Where the 8 and the 4 is, it shouldn't be 8. It shouldn't be 4. It should be 80 and 40. There should be zeros behind those numbers. Okay, last problem for slide number 1. So anyone from group 1 or group 2, who can tell me what is the mistake they made here? Noah? What was the mistake? So it shouldn't be 120. They forgot to put back 2 zeros, not just 1 0. Right. Look at the next page then. Okay, so this is group 3, group 4. The first problem, 39 times 46. 39 times 46, what is the mistake? Bailey, you see it? Bailey with the B. Oh, that was from last time. Okay, I thought you found this one already. Okay. Who can tell me, what's the mistake they made here? 39 times 46. Haley? Very good. It should have been 12, not 18. So there was their mistake there. Okay, let's check the next problem. 67 times 32. So anyone from group 3 or group 4 who can tell me what was the mistake on this problem? 67 times 32. Or again, if you were in group 1 or 2 and you can see the mistake, let me know. What did they do here that was wrong? Violet, are you raising your hand or are you stretching? Oh, okay. Kaylee, you see this one again? What's the mistake? Yeah, that one's supposed to be 18. But there is a mistake there. You're on the right track. There's a mistake somewhere with their multiplication, but where's the mistake? Jadine, you see it? $30 times 7. There's only 1 0 they can take away, but they put 2 zeros at the back. Should not be there. Next problem, 82 times 45. Where is their mistake in 82 times 45? What mistake did they make? Bailey, see the mistake? If I look here, you're right. There's a 2, but they multiplied it times 80, not times 40. This one actually had a second mistake too. This one was harder to find, I think. So they did 80 times 7, which also wrong. But they got one answer here. They got 560 and they put 570 over here. This one even had a couple of hidden mistakes. What about this one? 76 times 49. What mistake did they make here? 76 times 49. What is their mistake? What can we find here that they might have made? Bailey? Bailey with the B? They needed to line up their numbers. So they did all their multiplication correct, which is a real shame that they did all that hard work. They worked so hard to get their multiplication correct. And then when they went to go add it up, they just didn't line everything up. All they had to do, they would have gotten that one correct. You all did really well finding these mistakes. You guys are like math detectives. Now, just because they made these mistakes on here, does that mean that they're like terrible at math and they're never going to do good at math? No, it means they made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. We make mistakes sometimes. But just like we did here, if we make a mistake on something, usually if we look at it closely, we can find out where did we mess up? Where was our mistake? What do we have to fix?